Welcome, football fans, to the birthplace of America, the city of brotherly love. The place where you'll find the best cheesesteak made in this country and some of the best football played inside of Lincoln Financial Field. Today, an NFC battle in store for us between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Philadelphia Eagles. Time for teams to start making moves towards the postseason. Here we go. It's Week 11. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Let's see, Kate. Establish a run, cash in on the opening drive, and play from in front. That's the dream scenario to any contest, and runs like that gets the ball rolling.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. His first throw is an interception. And the Buccaneers are off to a great start defensively. They force a turnover on the opening possession.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Ready? Go!
They'll go play action. He's going deep. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Now, this group likes to be aggressive, and early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Ready? Ready?
This is Murray. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Bucs have it first.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action plays to come.
And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Come on.
They're going play action. It is caught left side. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Let's go. Ready?
We'll go to Murray on the ground. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up second and 11.
Hey, Crash.
24-yard line.
Back now, pressure coming. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Okay,
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
go. Gotta be lying.
Third and long for him here. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him, and now they're staring at fourth and long. Now the Buccaneers bringing out their field goal team. From the right hash, this is going to be a 41-yarder. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. Early momentum with that field goal.
And he won't opt to bring this one out. Content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Get it. Pat the 60. Pat the 60. Check mash. Check mash. Trap 60. Trap 60. Buffalo 18.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
19. Chuck 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready.
Back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
It's a solid 70-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Here we go. Here we go. Cowboy 80.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. This is cut downfield by Rice. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Get 22 out of that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Short pass brought in. He does it, touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles pull ahead 6-3 in the first. So the back does the work that time, Brock taking it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, a running back in space can be an awfully dangerous weapon on a football field. Whether that's a designed route to him or check down, you see what can happen, what kind of damage the elite running backs in this league can do.
That one's splits the uprights. And the Eagles take a 4-point lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Cougar 19. Go.
Throwing off the play fake. Look at that power, deep left side. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. We'll take over deep in enemy territory. He's out inside the 30 on the INT.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side, tracking down and stop potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort. Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
They'll run here from the gun. Going to the right. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles parlay the interception into points.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards. But the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Ready, set.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Ready. Stretch the Eagles. Ready.
Here's Murray. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I'm a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Let's go now. 18, Rattler. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Motion the tight end over. 2nd down pass play coming. Finds him on the crossing route. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And the Bucs have the first.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Now give to Murray. Rolling into enemy territory. Now he's past the 25. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. It goes for a 38-yard pickup. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Tight end going in motion here. 1st down, and they go right back to it. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here's Gary now. This is Bashal Tutu. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our 1st quarter. The scoreboard reads 14-3. We'll return to the link right after this.
On the jump.
Ready to go with our 2nd quarter. Buccaneers with the ball and a chance to score.
19, start, go.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. Brought in. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. 4th down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
So upon further review, they get a more favorable spot, and that's enough to give them the 1st down. Oh, surprise gift to the receiver near the goal line. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
Went into their bag of tricks just a little bit there. The surprise handoff, not enough to get the touchdown. But I'll tell you what, I'm kind of excited to see the next wrinkle off that one, because I don't think that was just a one-off.
2nd and goal coming up from the 7.
Here we go, set. Ready.
Back to throw. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up 3rd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
They've held him out twice. Here we go. 3rd and goal.
Red. Back to 60.
I'll throw it. He's got it. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Okay,
They want the touchdown on 4th and goal. They're going for it from the 3.
let's go now. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers make it a 1-score game in the 1st half. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. It didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on him. Great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Here's a return from the 7. And And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Get it. Bronco lead.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Dumps it off to his running back. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. He's dropping back to throw. Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Panther and left. 19, 18. 19 tight. 19. Go.
He'll look to throw. He has the first over the middle. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Come on. Hey. 19.
Lone back gets the handoff. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
No. Ready.
Back to the well again. And they'll find a half for a few. It's 3rd down.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Here we go. Set. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Okay, ready.
On their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2.
70. 60.
They're going for this. He connects downfield. They're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. So an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble to go for it there on 4th down, Brock. They're moving the chains.
On the ready.
So 1st down from the 41.
Ready.
Handoff now from the gun. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down.
19.
So it'll be 2nd and long coming up, and that is on the other side of our 2-minute warning. The Eagles with the lead here at the Link. They break the huddle. It's second down now.
Dragons, go!
Throwing from the gun. Throw secured by George Pickens. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
So the Bucs go to the dime set ahead of this third down.
Here we go. Viking 18, Panther 11, Panther 11.
Here he goes, third and long. He's got it, complete to Pickens. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Let's go now. Go.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's second down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run in crossing that first down marker.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Get up. 70 Lions.
Back-to-back carries here. Running in the red zone. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Kate, you know by now I'm not shy about referencing movies during a game, and that run, that was a picture-perfect script. You get the defense thinking one thing, looking one way, then bam! You surprise them with a twist, head the other way for a big run.
On the jump.
Going jumbo, set on this first and goal.
Let's go.
He tries to sneak it, and he runs it across. Touchdown! The Eagles will add to their lead at the end of the half. The fact that they pulled that out on a first and goal, Brock, didn't wait for a later down. Gotta imagine that played a part in its success, don't you?
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. It sure did, and I would have loved to see those eyes in the huddle, right? When you call QB sneak and you look at those guys in the huddle, the big guys in particular, many times they will tell you with their body language, we're ready to go, and that group certainly was.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Only 17 seconds left for him as they begin this drive.
7, 10.
Working on first down. Diving forward, and he makes the catch. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That is all-out effort, Kate, to make the catch. Putting his body on the line, diving for the ball. He earned that reception, and some more targets are clearly coming his way in the future.
Warriors 70. Come on. 6. 60 by 19 tight. 19 tight. Mustang 19. Ready.
Back to pass on first and 10. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send it back to the line for second.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Let's go 80. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Ready.
Throwing again on second. Hits it through the middle. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a first and goal. Whistles, and the offense just sneaks in that timeout, and they're going to get a chance to put up points as a result before halftime. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. He's hit once already. This is a short one, inside of 30 yards. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Ready?
Motioning the tight end now. On the carry, this is Murray. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Another carry for him. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a 1st down. You know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Okay, ready?
See how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
Go! Cougar 19, go!
Heads out on the bootleg. Flushed out of the pocket. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Viking 18, go!
2nd and 10, and they'll stick to the air. Finds his man over the middle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Get it! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal!
Rolling from the gun here. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
Move the chain! Gotta move that chain! Some more momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
1st down from the 42.
Let's go now! Pass the 60, pass the 60!
Still sticking with the passing game. Escapes the pocket. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Gain 15 there. And the Bucs have the 1st.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. That's a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
And he's going to be touched down at that spot, which means the effort makes it 1st and goal.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Here we go.
Thinking touchdown here, but they cannot connect. So that's going to send them back to the line for 2nd and goal. So they fire for the end zone on 1st down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on 2nd and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Here we go. Set. Rocco.
It's 3rd and goal. Back to throw. And he finds him in the end zone for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
And things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route, just like the receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Well, still a full quarter left and down only a score, but here comes an onside kick. Kick doesn't pan out. The Eagles make the recovery. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready? 60 Vikings, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Let's go.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. There's a dive up the middle. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Takes the 2nd down snap. Finds a seam down the middle. It's a Philadelphia touchdown! The Eagles push this to an 8-point game. McPherson at the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles push the lead to 2 scores now. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Off the play fake. He'll throw. Connects on the crosser. Tackles made just beyond midfield at the 48. A pickup of 17. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
Hey, let's get those next-gen stats out here, Kate. See just how far he had to run between the snap of the football and when he finally got the throw. Did a beautiful job of settling down into zone coverage, even though it took him a whole lot of distance to get there.
Getting out to his left. And he just tucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. He brings up 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Okay, break.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Ready. Ready.
Dropping back to throw. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Gronk, and now they stay out there for 3rd down.
Ready. Break.
So 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Here we go. Set. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
And he can't find anything as he goes out of bounds. Nothing on that return.
19-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80.
They'll throw to start the drive. Setting up the running back screen. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4.
Tag. Cougar 19. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Check out.
Setting him on the dive. Only can get his yard here, bro. It's going to be 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Come on. 65 Jack. 65. Hawk 70. Hawk. Ready.
Back to throw now. Completed to his running back. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets up the first.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Eagles football trying to carry this lead across the finish line. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Come back team. Down. Go.
They go play action on 1st down. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's a sack on 1st down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on 2nd.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Working now from the gun. Completed over the middle. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. The rookie from Miami, they're on a stop.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is. Because that QB and tight end, they got that ball out in a hurry.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down.
Ready. Ready.
3rd and long for him here. incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that fourth down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
And that punt hits and kicks out of bounds beyond the opposing 35. We've set it downs for him from the 31.
Get it. 18, 5, 70 Timberwolves. 79 Broncos.
First and 10, they're going to throw. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, second and 10.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Looking in the air here. Big gain downfield. And this will reach the red zone. He takes it down to the 17.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were. And the QB just nailed it.
Bronco.
From the red zone now. This one's caught. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a first and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Hold the ready.
Offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Red.
Trying to throw this from the gun. That one's incomplete in the end zone. That throw doesn't lead to 6. It's second and goal.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, we really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
They are throwing it again. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers have cut it to a 3-point game here in the fourth. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one right down the middle. And the Buccaneers cut the lead down to just 2. Down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, first and 10.
Here we go. Ready?
The give now out of the shotgun. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be second and 5.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You can throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Ready? Go.
The give here on second. Short of the marker for the moment, but they've got third and short coming up from their own 44.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Third down, 1 yard to go.
Come on, come on. 7, 18 cards.
He's back to throw. Short pass brought in. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
46-yard line.
19-18. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. He'll gain 11 on that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
44-yard line.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Ready.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's going to gain about 3 yards as they bring him down.